He's got a guitar. Oh my, how cute! How cute! It's like a orange poodle or something. I understand that by making this video in the location that I'm making this video, I understand who's seeing the video, just so you understand that. It's not because I'm a master hacker or anything. It's like there's been enough time for somebody with the ability to have common sense and just practical kind of like Sigma male observational skills to know who is paying attention. So, hi. Um, I'm in a box. I'm not going anywhere. I made some serious mistakes in my life, right? I made a lot of mistakes. I'm 44 years old. That's enough time to make some good mistakes, you know. A lot of people that, got put away in prison are around say 19 or 20. A lot of people made serious mistakes. I've had twice that long. I was your average American fool to make mistakes. I made quite a few mistakes. So I've had plenty of time to see what kind of mistakes do what and kind of mistakes do not what. And I got to say, there's been a lot of times in my life where I have never. I've seen things happen to certain people. I've seen certain things happen to certain people, and I've seen elements fall down, kind of like just things out of the control of that person. And I've thought to myself, not only was that extremely unfortunate what happened to that individual for the actions that they took, but also it seems to me like they were in the eye of, a very, very powerful authority. And that powerful authority meant to make an example out of them. Right. So I've seen that a lot in my life. And I've been in that example a few times, but obviously not the ultimate example, or I wouldn't be sitting here talking. Right. So that being said, I had kind of like a lot of blood sniffing hounds on me, sniffing around, just waiting to take that fatal bite. And what I did is I made a desperate move here recently. I made a desperate move. I tried to take all the blood sniffing hounds that were upon me and jump into the fire with him, knowing I would very much get burned up with him. And the fire hasn't taken me out yet, but inevitably it will. So it was either insane or insanely stupid or just stupid. It's probably stupid. But what do you do? I've had, and if you're in China, I'd just like to say hi. I understand that people in China see these a lot. They actively go through them before anybody else. So hi, what's up? This is weird, isn't it? Like over here in the United States, we're some weird people, aren't we? we like to think that we're the good guys, but we are slowly learning we're the evilest people on the world stage. Hence this video, I mean, whatever. I mean, I want to read from the Bible real quick. This is Matthew 7, so this might make you fall asleep if you're not in the Bible, but I just thought it might be relevant. Judge not that ye be judged, for what judgment ye judged, ye shall be judged, and with what measure you meet, it shall also be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that in thy brother's eye, but consider not the beam that is in thy own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of thy own eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the more out of thine brother's eye. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. This is from Western philosophy, the King James Version of the Holy Bible, from the book of Matthew, chapter 7. Some interesting reading there if you can get your hands on it. If you can't get your hands on a Bible where you're at, I get it. Like I said, I love it when I occasionally get somebody in China who's paying attention to these, but unfortunately, I don't think that's where this is finally going to end up. But hi, this is interesting, isn't it? I'd love to see what you were doing. It probably would interest me, Hopefully, it wouldn't be too sad. So let's see what else. Warfare, warfare. What do you say about warfare? It's not very funny, is it? I mean, we used to laugh and joke about it back in the day. These days, it's just a horrific element of reality for all of us, isn't it? I don't know. I really don't know. I try and stay humble. I really do. But I don't know what the powers that be seek to prove other than satisfying their own egotism. But at this point, that's pretty much my only conclusion that I can arrive at, is because, I should have been taken out a long time ago. Not because I'm so bad and so evil, but because it is clear to me I am being kept alive because somebody whom is extremely powerful means to make an example out of me. And that's fine. Worse fates could befall any of us. So that's that, I guess. Everything went in the direction that it went in because of your old fashioned, the best laid plans of mice and men scenario, where everything looks good on pen and paper, and all these things have been done before, and you have your strategic analysis and you have your data, and then you go forward and it doesn't quite work that way. And engineers would call that the engineering paradox, where engineers have to figure out if something actually is applicable if it hasn't been tried before in real time, and even if they have all of those specs down to its finest nuance, there still has to be trials to make sure something in practical engineering, right, can make that next step into non-practical unconventional engineering, which is pretty much warfare. Warfare is always unconventional, but it's definitely unconventional when you're trying new warfare tactics. And we're in this modern warfare paradigm, of which I won't name its proper heading, but those who know what it is know what it is. And examples have to be made of some people, right? It doesn't matter if they have kids. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not trying to plead here. I'm just saying it's just like I get it. From the people that I've talked to in the right military branches. Probably shouldn't have said military branch, but I mean, it could be a military from anywhere in the world. That's the one thing they always bring up, is the fact that that's the one thing that really bothered a lot of people the most. Is the thing that bothered them the most was that they did not anticipate some of the horrors that they were exposed to or actually had to perform themselves in the line of duty. And lo and behold, the horrors of war are exactly what they are said to be. War is hell, hell is war, war is hell, hell is war, So yeah, I never know where stuff's gonna go on YouTube. It's interesting. This is like, I know I could be posting this. I've got other accounts all over the place, right? And I post random stuff, but I know when I post here, it's like the wild card, like the wild two. I'm throwing down a wild card because you never know exactly where this is going to go. It's interesting. I don't know. It's fun. It's kind of fun for me. I don't know. Maybe it's a sadistic kind of fun because it's stupid. It's like in my head, I know what's up, but nobody else is going to get it except for the person who gets it. So hi to that person. This is a really rare guitar. It's an Alvarez, but it's a special model Alvarez that was made in Japan, and they're hard to find. You're not going to sell it and get a house or pay your kids college tuition with it, but it's probably one of the more interesting things to target me with if you're looking for a good wolf prep target. I've got some interesting things here. What else? There's a really cool dashiki drum. I mean, there's other things, but you can find them anywhere. They've been mass produced. I just don't understand. I don't understand why. I mean, I'm not going to understand a lot of stuff. Obviously, I'm going to go to my deathbed not understanding a lot of stuff. But I mean, I don't understand why all these resources were used for somebody as stupid and dumb as me. I mean, it's just like, I mean, if I would have had 1% of the resources available to me that these individuals have, I would have just shot me in the face years ago and walked away because nobody would have done anything about it. Nobody's going to do anything if that happens to me. I mean, I don't understand. Like, obviously, there's some type of merit or something to be achieved by this. I don't understand what it is, but I mean, it's like, I mean, this rabbit was in the cage with his foot trapped long ago. It's stupid. I think that's probably where a lot of the mistakes were made. Egotism. And maybe in that regard, I deserve the fate that is befitting and falling upon me, egotism. But I mean, it's like, this is what's been said to me. It's been said that these people don't care about money. And I only don't care about money because I'm not a sane individual, right? So, I mean, it's like, and I'm pretty sure that information's out there, right? But these people are, they're very smart and pragmatic and, have a plan that they stick to. And I don't really have a plan. I've never really had a plan. So, I mean, it's like, I just don't get it, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. We got 14, 15 minutes out. I had a bunch of blood sniffing hounds waiting to into me. So I jumped into the fire. That's what happened. That's what happened. Whether you want to believe it or not. Bye.